This is a disaster. You have a down screen right here. This player here needs to get attached with his arms out so this player can't curl, so that this player has time to get over the screen. You let him curl. So now look, now this big's got to step up, and John Collins has to worry about 2 Celtics players. If you're Onyeka Okongwu right here, you got to stop. You got to get up here. Like, you need to be, because if this pass goes to Tatum, it's you that needs to get up. So you can't be playing off Horford. You got to get level to Horford. So you're immediately here, and this player comes here. But you're playing off, so don't go under this handoff right here. You have space to go over the handoff. You got to go over right here. Look at if you go under. So now, look, you can't guard Jason Tatum this way. So now you got to step up right here as Jason Tatum's going to spin off you. Okay, what is happening here? A switch is clearly what ends up happening. But where's the communication? Did someone say switch? You can never assume someone's switching. If this player wants to switch, say it. So this player knows I have to switch. Look at this. Look at John Collins. Done. All right, bad switch. You're done. It's Jason Tatum. Why would A.J. Griffin be standing here? This player's guarding the post fine. Get out and guard your man. So now you're going to be late to get out, so you're going to bite on this pump fake, which puts you off balance right now, and you can't slide your feet. This one-on-one defense, instead of Trae Young sliding his feet, he makes a horrendous gamble. The Hawks just stop gambling. Look at DeJounte Murray. Can't you just play defense instead of whatever that was? Trae Young's going to hedge here. You got to have backside help. Trae Young is not going to be able to recover to Sam Hauser right here. So on this pass, this player's got to slide up here. This player's got to slide up here. This player in the corner's got to go here, and Trae Young can come down here. If you have no backside help on a pick and pop, you're giving up a practice 3. Clint Capella, don't get back to the middle of nowhere like you're doing. Get back to a body. Al Horford. Look at Clint Capella's just standing in no man's land. Does not take long for Jaylen Brown to beat you if you're falling asleep on him. Let's take a look. Look at DeAndre Hunter here. Look at him. See how he's just staring at the ball? Jaylen Brown is coming up. So if you were seeing Jaylen Brown, you'd know, okay, I got to be up here too. But look at how it takes you that extra second. Look at that. Are you ready to guard? No. Okay, so Trae Young makes a mistake here. He's hedging a ball screen that never gets set. Okay, but that's not the problem here because Trae Young's going to rotate to the corner. This is the problem right here. DeAndre Hunter, you can't be staring at the ball. You got Jason Tatum here. You're guarding still Jason Tatum until you're not. It is quite evident Trae Young has no chance of guarding Derek White because all he does is backpedal. If that's the case, then this player's got to get down. You got to sprint down underneath. You should be never guard above the three-point line anyways. Get here. So now Trae Young can get up and just force Derek White here. I can stunt, I can recover. But, I mean, you can't just let this happen. When you're running drop coverage with Jason Tatum, you can't backpedal. You got to drop pretty high. Like, you have backside. There's nothing but backside defenders on this part of the floor, starting with John Collins. But, I mean, look at Clint Capella. Backpedaling. No. It's the problem with not being in a defensive stance. Look at this Hawks player. Why is he not in a defensive stance? Look at him moving his feet backward. So what happens when he moves his feet backward? Well, since you're not in a defensive stance, this player just slightly flinches upward. So what does that mean? That means you're going to be taking your feet upward, and while that's happening, he's going back door. You can guard Jaylen Brown on this baseline out of bounds without using your hands. When your hands are on Jaylen Brown, he's going to use, look at how he's using that to create space. So look at this space. So now once Jaylen Brown catches this, you still have to be coming up to guard him. See? Catch, you're going uphill, he's going downhill. That draws a double team. So here's the problem. This first screen, apparently this player's switching. Well, you got to call out switch. You can't assume someone's switching. Look at this. This player switches, but the player getting screened doesn't switch. Not enough urgency by Jalen Johnson here. As this pass is getting made, you've got to, with urgency, get up to guard Marcus Smart. Look at this. Look when Marcus Smart catches this ball. You're not in position to guard. You're still trying to climb up the ladder. So as that's happening, he's going downhill. So Clint Capella is trying to force Jason Tatum this way. So first of all, he's not playing up, though, so you're not forcing him anywhere, and you're going to get hit with a step back here. You got to flip your hips here. Force him here. This player can slide into the gaps. Back to the baseline if his feet are set. In a wide defensive stance, I can just stunt, and I can recover. So, but Clint Capella is forcing him where there really is no help, and you're not getting up on him, so now it's a step back 3. God, this gamble just destroys you here. Look at this. Why can't you play defense? Why? Look at this gamble. See? Look at that. Now you're off. You're out of position. Done. All right, this player's just leaning towards the screen too early. I don't know what else there is to say. Look at this. You're going to get beat the other way every time. Why does DeAndre Hunter stop? Why are your hands like this? Like, Jason Tatum has the ball low to the ground. Who cares? Show your hands. First of all, because it's much more difficult to slide when your hands are like this and you're not showing your hands. And 2, look at this. You're not going to be able to contest this shot for the simple fact that your hands are on the ground. Okay, if you're John Collins right here, stop. DeJounte Murray is coming here to guard the ball. You can't just be... You've been staring at the ball for too long already. But you have you got to see that you got to come out here. Like, what is John Collins doing? Can't do this if you're this Hawks player. You can see him anticipating this screen. It's never set, so look at this. But look at his hand. See how he's anticipating that screen? Well, now it's a blow-by. Okay, so the Celtics get this ball. Why is DeAndre Hunter not just getting back? Why is DeAndre Hunter stopping here and gambling? That is awful. If you are hedging a ball screen on a pick and pop, you have to rotate. So this player's got to start to get up the line now. Because when Tatum comes here, you need to rotate here. DeJounte Murray rotates here. This player's going to come here. This player goes there. If you don't rotate on a pick and pop when you hedge, you're giving up a wide open 3. Okay, I guess Trae Young thinks the game's over because it's a block shot and you should be starting to sprint back now. Like, look at this effort level from Trae Young. There is no effort level. I mean...